Hey guys, welcome to today's video. And in this series, so this is currently my first series and this is my first video on this channel at least. So we are gonna be building, if you guys can't see, a full e-commerce slash shopping app using Python, and specifically Python Flask. So if you guys didn't know, Python Flask is a micro web framing tool used to make interactive HTML and CSS websites or just web apps in general without JavaScript and using Python. And the reason I like Flask is because it's much simpler and has a lot of support, unlike the other languages like Django, which are much harder to learn than Flask. So this is just a project showcase right here. So as you guys can see, it's an e-commerce app. Currently I've got 5 products. I'll be showing you guys how to add products and taking you guys in a detailed step-by-step tutorial on this, but I've only got 5 because I didn't waste too much time on this. So as you guys can see, I'm not logged in right now because I've got to log in to get 10% discount error over here. It's red, and I can log in. It will take me to the login page. But as you guys can see, you can for each of the items, there's you can only see the title and the price. But when you click on the item, it will take you into a page for the item, and it will take you for the description, the picture, all that kind of stuff, the price. There's an add to cart button, and I'm using Bootstrap for the styling, and I won't be covering the HTML and CSS tutorial for this. You guys can do it yourself. So there are 2 options. You can either shop as a guest or log in as a user. So I'm currently gonna create a new account. So I'm just gonna call this test user 1 d1@gmail.com 123. The forms will have validation. So if the confirm password is not the same as password, I'll get an error over here. So I'm just gonna create an account. So a message hasn't flashed and we've been redirected to login. So I'm just gonna log in with the account, and if I did the incorrect password, invalid username or password, so more flashed messages. So I'm gonna log in correctly this time. So as you guys can see, now I'm at the home page, and now the banner has turned green with a different message. And I've got a new flash message called logged in as test user 1, which was my username, and a visit cart link over here. So I'm gonna just click on an item and click add to cart. So again, redirected to home, and then we've got a flash message called added item, then the item name, then to cart, and then when I click to visit cart, we've got order details, total price, total items, and you guys can see the item is over here. So I'm gonna go back to home and add a couple more items. So when we go back to cart, as you guys can see, the price is a lot over here. Total items increased, and we've got them over here. So when we click deleted HTML and blah 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 from cart, and then as you guys can see, it's been deleted. So again, I deleted this, so the price has changed again, total item has changed. The checkout button doesn't do anything, but I might change that in the future. So as you guys can also see, since I've logged in, I've got a log out option over here. So when I log out, I've logged out, and when I go back home, I get this because I've logged out. Yeah, so that's basically it for the showcase. So I'll be showing you guys how to get started. So to get started, you want to open up command prompt or whatever thing you have. I'm currently using Windows 10 for this. And then you want to run the command pip install Flask. So requirement already satisfied for me because I've had it installed for a long time now. Then the next thing is you want to go and you want to create a new folder. So in YouTube, I'm going to create a new folder called Flask Shop Tutorial. So you guys can create your folder. And the next thing is you can create a main.py file, but I like to call it app.py. And then you want to do from Flask import Flask with capital F. So to define our app variable, we want to do app equals flask underscore underscore name and that kind of stuff. So make sure it's like that. And so the way you navigate through a Flask application or in any web app in general is through routes. So if you guys didn't know, the route is the slash thingy. So the route for home over here is slash home. So I'm gonna create a new route called @app.route. So slash is the default route, and you can stack routes like this. So I'm gonna do slash home as well for the same. So I'm gonna create a function. So I'm gonna call this def home, and I'm gonna make this return my Flask app. So you can also use HTML syntax in this, but I don't like to do that. So we can run this Flask app with this simple script: if underscore underscore name double equals to underscore underscore main as a string, app.run debug equals to true. So I highly recommend having debug equal to true, especially when you're still developing, because it helps you catch errors. So we can run the Python file, and it might take some time, but for me it loads really quickly. And I will say running on, and then you guys can ignore this. You guys can copy the link over here, and if I paste this, my Flask app, so it will return over here. So I can edit this. So if you do my first Flask, my first app, so as you guys can see, it's updating. So that's about it for this tutorial. Not that much content, just a project showcase and getting started. But this is a series, not a one video thing. So make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want some more insights on what we're gonna do next and more tutorials. My Discord server link will be in the description, so if you guys run into any errors in the other tutorials, you guys can just DM me. I'm free most of the time. And that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy this video.